Hey, what's up, guys? Let's do a quick war recap. This one might actually be a little bit longer than usual. As you see, we've been on quite a run of losses here. All modding clans, all still reasonably close, I guess. Okay. Um, I did sketch up on this raid here, so I won't show that. I am going to show this one, though. And it was me cleaning up. One of our guys, Huey, got 99% on this raid. So I just did exactly what he did and tried to save a couple back end loons. And that was pretty much it. Zap Quake in the core to get the Queen, the CC, and the Multi Inferno Tower. I'm going to wall break my Queen in over here and let her come back around and clear out that second level of defenses, including those two air defenses and two expos. And then I'm going to end up putting my king down over here with a few wizards and a golem to clean out this compartment from the west to the south. And everything's going pretty smooth here. But this raid doesn't go how I expect it to go. So anyways, we got the golem, the wizards, and the king doing work on this side. We got the queen cleaning up from the north to the west. And it's just taking a long time to develop. I'm trying to get it to where, one, the air defenses go down, but also cut the funnel. Now my king is on his king. And I'm going to have to use my king's ability soon because he's taking a lot of fire. Like a lot. So I hit his ability. He starts charging through. I was really hoping he would clean out that whole box, but it just doesn't quite happen. The queen's going to finish up with her expo over there on the left, and I'm going to start my law loon. So I just dropped two balloons here to take out that wizard tower because there was no other threats, and I didn't want to put a hound up there to catch any traps. I just didn't think it would be necessary. But I do put my hounds down here. 3 balloons, 3 balloons, and 3 balloons at the very bottom. Alright. I also did put a minion up there at the top to help clean up a little bit. I made sure to hit my queen's ability as soon as she targeted that multi-inferno, just so I knew it went down before the balloons got there. And I've just spread my balloons out kind of in packs of 2 and 3, and I'm holding those last 2 for that wizard tower down here, because it didn't look like these balloons up here were going to take out that air defense. So I wanted to wait until that blower went down at least, and then put these down and hope that they could all kind of sneak in there. It just doesn't work out that way, and all the balloons end up going down. And at this point, looking at the time, there's 5 seconds left at the end of this raid, and so I thought I was going to get burned on time looking at all the storages, these outside buildings, that air defense taking out my cleanup pups. It didn't look too good in my eyes, but in the end, the queen is just doing so much work, and actually this pup right here, or these pups back here, cleaned up a lot of that base at the end, so I consider this getting lucky. You know, a queen and 4 pups, or 2 pups and a minion, whatever it was. I was happy. Got the 3-star. Okay, moving down, moving down. I think the next one was probably Rockets. Yep, Rocket. I'm only going to show Town Hall 10 3-stars. We did clean up all their 9s, but I don't think anybody really cares to see Town Hall 9. It's like watching Town Hall 7 or 8 at this point. So he's going to wall break his way into this compartment. And his goal with this kill squad was to get both of those air defenses and probably that multi-target Inferno. Although, me looking at this base, that's just not my style. I've never been a real good shattered La Lune attacker. I would never think I could get the Queen, the King, and the multi-target Inferno and 2 air defenses. But when he looked at it, that's what he saw. So, and he does it well. Like, look at that. His King's gonna just barely take out that air defense. Is perfect, man. And then he's got golems all the way in advance of his queen, taking most of the abuse. And if you look, that expo that's level 1 or level 2 does almost no damage to that level 40 queen. So now he starts his La Lune, and look at how good his La Lune deployment is getting. Those, look at that, just perfect groups. There was a time when everybody was just spamming loons in giant Asian walls behind their lava hounds, and those days have come to an end, even for inexperienced air attackers, like Rocket is. He'll tell you right to your face he is not an air attacker. He does not profess to be one, and he is only aspiring. And I think he's taken a lot of the steps in the right direction now. He went into clouds and lost cups like crazy trying to learn balloons. So props to him for that, because that's what it takes. You know, you're not going to just get a magic combination of troops and wreck bases. Execution is almost everything. You know, you could take a bad troop combination and probably execute well enough to succeed. Maybe not 3-star, but at least do well with it. But to actually 3-star takes a lot of work and knowing how to deploy your troops properly. And he does that here. I'm going to fast forward this because it's just cleanup. And done. Done. Okay. Good job, Rocket. Let's see who we got next. It's G. Alright. So, it looks like another shattered Laloon attack. Another shattered Laloon. I can't talk today. So he puts his 2 golems down. He spreads out his whiz pretty nice. He's got his queen in reserve, or in the back, to clean up the center. Puts in a handful of wall breakers. That was a lot of wall breakers. Wow. And you can see what his goal is. It's basically those 2 air defenses and the archer queen. And it looks like he's going to get the clan castle out too, which I hate. I hate when I accidentally get the clan castle. He probably did it on purpose, but I try to avoid pulling the hound out into my queen or my kill squad if I can. Doesn't always work that way, but yeah. So the hound is down. His troops are just kind of working their way through that compartment. The queen has got killed by his queen. The enemy queen went down to Jarek's queen. Fuck, I can't talk. And his golems are about to go down, so it's looking kind of sketchy right here, although the base is very low level. So he does end up getting both of the air defenses. I think had his golems lived a little longer, he might even got that single target Inferno up there, but hard to say. So now he starts as a Laloon. I'm going to say questionable placement of that haste spell, but I guess it rushed those balloons into that cannon, so that works. Rage at the top, freeze at the top. And everything is just cleaning up really well. Look how clean that is. All those pups that are still alive, that is a clean Laloon on the southeast. That's hard to do, have a lot of pups alive like that, because usually the hounds pop before the balloons get there, or in a lot of cases. And those pups just go down so fast, and they set off all the air traps and all this other crap that comes popping up. But this raid's pretty much over. All the defenses are down. The town hall is down. He's got a nice little pack of balloons going. He's got pups taking out the skeleton traps. He even brought a few little goblins. He had an extra balloon. I mean, all in all, he wrecked this base. So, and I know it was kind of a low-level Town Hall 10. But still, it's not easy to just smash these bases. Okay. What do we got next? I think we have one more. And this is Huey. Huey's an absolute monster. He's the guy that 99%ed number 3, and then I went back and cleaned it up. So, props to him for having that plan all worked out, because I would not have probably chosen to attack that base. So he's going to go Queen Healer over here on the east. And, ooh, it's a split hero attack. I did not know that. So he's going to put his king back here with that golem. And Queen's going to go for that air defense on the top. King's going to get the air defense on the bottom. This is such a smooth way to Laloon these bases, because your funnel is cut so well that when you put the Laloon down, it just tears through the base. I wouldn't be surprised if one of his lavas, if not all of them, or 2 of them, he's only got 2. I'd be surprised if they weren't both alive at the end of this. At least one, because of the low-level air defenses, and man, although that was very bad balloon deployment on his part. Just down here by that king. Still no lavas down yet. Oh yeah, one of them's definitely going to go down. That one's pretty low on health. Oh, look at all those skeleton traps. Wow. Okay. Oh, he had back end balloons too. See, I think he learned from this corner over here that you've got to kind of spread those loons out on those corners, otherwise um, they'll get bunched up and those wizard towers do a lot of work on them. So, yeah, look at this, looking good. He's gonna have quite a few balloons left. Although his hounds both popped and the pups are not helping him out with any of those skeletons, it looks like a lot of those pups died. That's alright though. And oh wow, those skeletons got all the balloons. That sucks. This raid came down to the wire. It got a lot closer than I expected. But a lot of times, purple walls can be deceiving. Even though they have purple walls and the defenses are completely upgraded, sometimes you look at that and go, oh my god, this base is going to be so easy. But it's just not. You know, the design is tough or the traps are tough. Like, look at these skeleton traps did work on his troops, killed all of his balloons, killed all of his pups. He only had 3 minions left. Now they're killing his healers. Man, that that came down to to the wire. I think had those skeleton traps killed his minions, it might have ruined his raid. I'm kind of glad that they went for those healers. Anyway, it looks like he's gonna clean it up pretty nicely. Good raid, Huey. Huey's been stepping up and 3-starring. I'm pretty impressed. I didn't know he had it in him, so good on you, dude. Great attacks. Good war, everybody. In Moose, it just didn't quite work out. We were way outmatched. Like, so that right there is their last Town Hall 10, number 36. Our last Town Hall 10 is 27. Okay, 9 Town Hall 10 difference, and we only lost by 4. So, anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. We're still in war search. It's been like, God, 7 hours that it's been searching for a war. Hopefully we get a match soon. And yeah, enjoy your weekend. I'll catch you guys later.